It's a gravel e-bike, and it's got a Polini motor on it. Interestingly, I seem to be the only one on YouTube who gets Polini motors to test properly. It's a different one in the sense that it's meant for the road, gravel. It's fairly warm this morning, it's quite nice, so we're going to have a burn around on some local gravel trails and see how it goes. We've got the power switch here under the bar, it's easy. Brakes here, nice comfortable wide grip. It's quite comfortable. Power mode 3 is enough for this kind of climb where I am. So now we're properly onto the gravel. It's not a mountain bike. Now I'm not really testing the bike, I'm more testing how the motor feels. Here's a bit of a steep, whoop. Let's put it in 4, wow. Yeah, I mean, this is crazy power. I have to stop because it's really nice here. Look at the view. This thing is impressive. I am loving it. It's so fast. Okay, it's a bit steeper here. Not really changing down now, change down. Okay, that was easy. We're heading up here. I mean, this thing is impressive. I'm in the 3rd power mode, just cruising along, no worries. I've noticed the power jumps on this are enough that you don't need a gear change. You can just hit the next power button and you fly. Wow! Shift going uphill. There's that much power. Other people with little cameras, let's go in here. Look at this art on a local ride. Pretty impressive. Look at this. More gravel. Imagine that, gravel up to a church. It's a gravel electric bike, but it's got the Polini E-P3 plus motor on it. And this motor is absolutely impressive. In fact, I've done some gravel riding, but never with a motor like this. It's got the power, so basically you stay constantly at the limit. You can go so fast downhill as you want, because it's a road bike, or a gravel bike, and then as soon as you come to the uphill, this motor absolutely powers you up the hill. I think it's got 90 Newton meters of torque or 80 Newton meters of torque. It's amazing. I am so impressed with this bike. So the motor itself is in here, and the battery's in here. There's a 500 watt hour battery in there. We've got a bottle battery as well for extra range. The display on the front, really clear. We've got 5 power modes. We've got 33% remaining on one battery, 23 on the other. Power mode 4 and 5 are really unnecessary. Maybe if you're really tired or just totally unfit, but really totally unnecessary, because the torque and the speed and the weight of this bike are just so amazing that you don't really need the 4th and the 5th power mode. You just fly up the hills. I mean, you get out of the saddle in 2nd power mode and you're absolutely flying. I've never met a bike or used a bike that gets up hills as quick as this thing. Anyway, as you can see, the motor is actually fairly small and discreet. It sits there in the bottom bracket area. It's quite narrow. It's got a good Q factor, no problem with that. So it's not a foregone conclusion what I think, but I have to say I'm super impressed. So continue our ride in this beautiful landscape, and there's no one around. It's really amazing. It's an epic motor on this bike. I'm really having a lot of fun, and I'll come back with more at a later date when I've had a bit more time on it. Remember, this is just a first ride, so there's a lot more to discover. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment and share this video. Thank you very much, and bye.